everybody. Hello. How is everybody doing? Ugh, my hair's having a side. Hopefully the internet won't go out. They're out there working. They promised me that the internet will not be going out. But every time they think about doing something with the wires in the yard, the internet goes out. So, moving right along. Miranda, good day. Hello. Y'all see my sign? Y'all see my sign? It's nice. Now people will know exactly what content they're watching, right? What's up? Good day. What's up, Miranda? Let's see. Nancy, Cement, hello. My whole screen jumped. BL, hello. Sorry about yesterday. I got super busy and I'm still busy, and y'all may hear a dog in the background. I have every dog I own in the house with me, which is 12. So it's a little loud. But I do have a little sweetness. I don't want to see my friend. He's this ranger. He's the tiniest one. He's the sweetest baby ever. Say hello, Ranger. Oh my God. He's tiny. He's like 4 pounds, maybe. Hey, Vivian, what's up, baby? BL, hello. Charlotte Great, hello. I know. He's my favorite. I got this heat going on in here. If I kill over, just call an ambulance, okay? So I have so many stories I want to talk to you. I know, right? Oh my God. Yeah, he's amazing. I could just hold him. He's just, these guys warm my heart so much. They all warm my heart. So I have so many stories that I want to share with y'all. I know. Good day says, hello, Ranger. He's licking himself currently, but he says hello right back. I'm sure if he could talk. I know. Miranda is getting 2 of the little guys. Well, her mother, actually. So that's good stuff. So I wanted to go over this one. It's not in the title, and they just made a ambulance. That's all right. It's not in the title, but I think I might isolate this part of the video. We had a verdict yesterday in a case I've been following, Olivia Jansen. Those that have been with the channel, you want Ranger? Well, my husband ripped my head off when I suggested selling him the other day. So I'm afraid the answer would be no. But I have others. You also have a Yorkie. His name is Raphael. That's sophisticated, like the Ninja Turtle, huh? So I have Olivia Jansen. Father is still in court. He goes to court. So let's look at this. I have not read this article. It was sent to me. I know that she was sentenced. I did read one of the articles, but I think this one gets a little bit more into the details, if you will. So in this, oh God, if y'all want to, I could well, let's just look at this article. It may tell a overview of the story. You want 3 you have 3 yappers. Yeah, I know. Well, you're more than welcome. Come get them. I'm telling you now, come get them. We're only keeping 5. Yeah, we're getting rid of all of them. Beber is not a dog breeder. I am not, and that's it. I'm not cut out for it, and I'm okay enough to say that. All right, so let's see. Let me get this ad off of here. Am I already having a sad on my computer? Hold on, y'all. I guess it's taking a second. It might be a lot of ads. I might have to look at a different article. Oh, I have a spinning wheel. That's why. All right, here. What? This is not what I wanted to look at. Heck, let me get back to y'all. I don't know what I did. I must have hit the wrong button. I don't know. Where's the article I had? All right, so let me try this again. And let me pull up the article that was sent to me. Sorry about that, y'all. Here we go. Yeah, I have a lot of stories I want to share with y'all. And then we'll talk about Cleo. All right, so let me get back over here and share the screen. Yeah, this one with Olivia is just kind of sprung up on me. And I got to say, I'm not thrilled with the verdict for sure. Not at all. But, because see, let's see. If she's my age and they gave her 32 years, that means that she'll be able to get out when she's in her 60s. That ain't cool. What they did to this baby, it ain't cool at all. All right. So let's try this again. Maybe it's just this. Yeah, I think it's just this Yahoo News article. It's taking forever. Let me. Shit. I don't know why it's not loading. I think it's the actual article. It's got way too much going on in the spinning wheel. Y'all just bear with me. I got a little time today and we went a little early. Yeah. All right, here we go. So did y'all have, what is today? What, Thursday? Y'all having a good week? Okay, here we go. Let's see. What in the world? Now I'm back on stream, y'all. Okay.
Had severe bruising on her face. But Jacqueline Kirkpatrick is the girlfriend of that little girl's father, Howard Jansen III. And this morning, Kirkpatrick pleaded guilty to second-degree murder, abuse of a child under the age of 6, and 2 counts of interference with law enforcement. According to the prosecutor, in July of last year, Kirkpatrick and Howard Jansen falsely reported the little girl missing in order to trigger an Amber Alert. When police found the body of the 3-year-old in a wooded area near 34th and Steele Road, the prosecutor says she was dressed in pajamas and had severe bruising on her face. An autopsy later determined that Olivia had suffered a brain bleed. Other children in the home reportedly told detectives Kirkpatrick pushed the back of Olivia's head, sometimes against a wall. The prosecutor also says that Kirkpatrick kept the little girl locked in a dog kennel at her home and forced her to stand in a corner for extended periods of time. Now,
that is something I did not know. She made her stand in a dog kennel. She made her say in a dog kennel. It makes me mad too. Oh my God, it makes me so mad. Let me tell you, 32 years, man, I had to, I really, really, really hope that I didn't. Sure, I see. Thank you. What a sweetie. I really hope that I read it wrong because I think they said this Kirkpatrick lady, I'm trying to watch my language. She only got 32 years. Yeah, I agree, Cement. I 110% agree. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Let me tell you what else. So this was a blended, family, if you will. This was a blended mess. She would feed her kids, but she wouldn't feed Olivia. Why? Because they were her kids' food stamps. She wouldn't feed her Olivia. If they don't show her picture or anything, I'll pull up a video and we'll look at it real quick. And we're going to be going over another case that we've gone over. And I have it, hopefully a good update to come with the lamb babies. This makes me, God, dog, this makes me so mad. 32 years. God, I hope I read that wrong.
Kirkpatrick kept the little girl locked in a dog kennel at her home and forced her to stand in a corner for extended periods of time. Now, one spectator in the courtroom had to be ejected upon hearing details of this crime. Relatives also declined to comment about the plea following this hearing. Now, as part of the guilty plea, Kirkpatrick must testify in the upcoming trial for Olivia's father, Howard Jansen III. She's expected to be sentenced to 31 years and 4 months behind bars as part of this deal. Her sentencing hearing has been scheduled for December 20th. Pat,
Olivia Jansen, Kara. Hello, Kara. Hello,
why you want
Tracy.
farmers claim forgiveness. Your home premium won't go up.
Y'all give me a second. I'm gonna pull up because a lot of y'all, the minute you see this baby's face, that really makes me mad. So this is what they worked out with her, 31 years. And she testifies against the love of her life, right? She killed this baby. They both killed this baby. Oh my God, this makes me so mad. Give me a second. I'm pulling up a video right now about Olivia. Yeah, she's one I have been following from day one. The first Amber Alert, from the first Amber Alert to when they found her body. Let me see. Hey guys, it's been. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find the. Oh, yeah, this is another one. They sealed her case. Oh, wait a minute. Can y'all hear me? Am I muted? No, I'm not muted. Hello, Shalom 9. I was just making sure I wasn't muted. I'm pulling up the video right now. Yeah, I have a lot. I have 9 videos on Olivia. Let's see which one. All right. I can't remember what's in this video, but I'm going to share this one. So y'all know the other day when we talked about the Larry Malete and their arrest, how about I had 3 copyright strikes on that for showing the whatever. I won them because it was fair use. I didn't. God grief, these people are crazy.
Hey guys, it's Beaver. So we got some updates out of Kansas City last night. Most of y'all probably know already that the father was arrested for Olivia and Jansen, 3-year-old beautiful baby out of Kansas City. And we will be seeking justice for these POSs for Miss Olivia. Girlfriend of father Olivia Jansen booked into Wyandotte. The community is in mourning.
Hold on. This is not what I wanted. Let me see. I wanted to show y'all this one. This just shows where they were charged. Here we go. This is her.
First name is Dustin, D-U-S-T-I-N. Last name is Dierenfeld, spelled D as in David, I-E-R-E-N-F-E-L-D-T. I'm one of the public information officers assigned to the chief's office. 2 scenes that we are working. Currently, this scene at 44th and Gibbs, and then we've got another scene at 48th and...
There she is.
The 4800 block of Ottawa that we are collecting information from. We've got outside agencies that are assisting from not only the city level, but also from the federal government, just due to the fact that we have...
So that's what she looked like, but let me get a different picture. And they had the Rainbow Project. A lot of y'all remember probably the Rainbow Project. Let me see.
Hey guys, it's Beaver. So I have been doing some research into this Olivia. The father has been arrested. His girlfriend has been arrested. But there's a biological mom. So, and she's incarcerated. So this is what I was able to find on her.
Yeah, her mom was not, like, she was incarcerated when she was arrested, when they found her body. So that's why she did not have Olivia. Let me just go to the Rainbow Project, because this is what's really important.
Hey guys, it's Beaver. So I've been working on this, and I hope y'all like it. And more than anything, I wanted to raise awareness about this sweet little baby. Her family and a family friend have started this Olivia's Rainbow Project. Now what this is a nonprofit organization, and they bring light to child abuse cases. They bring light to corruption and DCFS, Department of Family Services, and Department of Children's Services. And what they do, they have visuals, and they have been pretty successful thus far, as like reaching out to their state's representatives and petitions. But they also, which is super cool, they invite their community and anybody that wants to get involved to do street art, do memorial, anything to bring attention, and the color is yellow. Their theme is yellow, and it's for the sweet baby.
Look what this
Now, let me tell you a
community's
little bit
done.
about
Y'all
it.
are going to love this.
Her life was taken, and it was taken at the hands of her father and the girlfriend, this little sweet baby right here. And it's tragic. It's very tragic. And DCFS had been called. I think they had visited the house like 5 times. Just DCFS, just this year, they have visited the house 5 times. Now, there were other government agencies that visited the home. As a matter of fact, 21 times, from this county pet shelter to the police. 21 different times they were brought to this house. The grandparents pleaded with DCFS, with the police department, and nothing. They saw something, they said something, and it didn't work. It didn't work, and this sweet baby was taken. But I wanted to show you some of the cool things that
She
they've
was
been doing.
3C, man.
And this is their way of seeking justice for Olivia, and I think it is amazing. Olivia Jansen, this baby's out of Kansas City, and this is just something I've put together. It's been heavy on my heart, and I just wanted to share it with y'all. And please share it with others. And I encourage y'all to go to this Facebook page, Olivia's Rainbow Project. I will leave the link in the description. Please go show these wonderful people your support and get involved. I think it is amazing what they're doing. Look at that sweetheart. Look at that baby. She had an extended family. And I think sometimes we may forget that just because, these kids, if something happened at the hands of their parents or something like that, but they have a whole extended family that loves them and misses them and that try to fight for them most of the time. So I just encourage y'all to please go look at that sweet baby. Please go and like this page, get involved, write your legislation, because I promise you, if you dig a little bit, you will find neglect in your very own CPS office, Child Protective Services, DCFS. I promise you, you will find it. At least a few cases, because it happens everywhere. It is ridiculously common. So I just encourage y'all to go look, and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of this video. And God bless these people, and we just say a prayer for them in their mission, and we're going to check back, and hopefully we'll see some legislation for Miss Olivia. And Adrian Jones's his legislation, it was supposed to go through a very long time ago, and it's been dormant. Why is it dormant? These are the answers we need, because these kids need justice. Don't let these babies die in vain. That's the worst thing we can do for their memory.
We do have Adrian's Law right now. Excuse me. I wish I would have never started smoking cigarettes. That's why I had the they did enact Adrian's Law, but this is the same county as Adrian Jones, and y'all know that case. Yeah, God, that's the one with the pigs. That's all I'm gonna say. But that case is one of the worst, and this is out of the exact same county. The same county and handled this baby's case is the same county that handled Adrian's, and they handed his abusive stepmother and father a piece of paper, and they had to promise not to beat Adrian anymore. Same county.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoy this. I'm going to read something. It's called Who. And then after that, we're going to do, y'all see the rest of the video and just some nice pictures and, just different things that the community's been doing. And I think it's awesome. And this is a little tribute to the sweet baby. And y'all have a good one. And also, I didn't go into too many details about what happened to Miss Olivia. But if you want to know more about her story and what happened, I will be putting the link for a playlist of videos about Miss Olivia and how her story unfolded. I didn't want to include too many details in this one because, it wasn't the point of it. We just want to move on with justice for this sweet baby. And we just got to push a message that this stops and that, people did try to reach out and help. And people failed this baby, and it wasn't her family, and it wasn't for them lack of trying. They tried everything. So y'all just prayers for this family and all the other children out there who need help, and we just pray that they get it.
Dear Creator, we come to you humbly to pray for the children of the world. We pray for justice for Olivia, justice for James, justice for Adrian, and all other children that have fell victim of child abuse. We pray the angels wrap their arms around Kansas City's children and the children of the world. We pray for those in power to humble their hearts and minds and think of the children when they write legislation. And may others create organizations and legislation to look over all child protective service agencies. May they pass Adrian's law finally. It's been so long. Adrian needs justice. We pray for all of those here that have come to pray for Olivia. Protection for their families, protection for their hearts. When they're grieving and crying and so alone, let them know that you are there, wrapping your arms around them, Lord. And we pray for all the resources that we need to combat this fight against child trafficking, child abuse, and that all the children are, if they are abused in their homes, that their families receive the help that they need to change. If they can't change, that for those children to be removed and be put into loving homes. And we pray for the future of all the children, and we pray for the future of this nation and this world. In Jesus' name. Amen.
Who? We honor Olivia. Who will stand up? Who will speak up? Who will follow up? When you see Olivia's sweet, innocent face, you must ask yourself, who would mistreat, abuse, and kill this beautiful little girl? Her family will never enjoy her wonderful spirit again. She will never dance, sing, play, hug, giggle, or smile like other little girls do. This breaks my heart. As a community, we have the power to help. Power comes in numbers. How can you help? We must change the Department of Children and Family Services. They need to be held accountable for their negligence. We can't get this done without you. If you don't help, it will happen again and again. What if it was your child? What can you do? Now, this is for Kansas City, Wyandotte County, and they will be voting November 3rd. I'm going to read these babies' names. And these are all children that have been covered up, for lack of a better word, and they died of the abuse of their caretakers. 3-year-old Olivia Jansen, 7-year-old Adrian Jones, 3-year-old Evan Brewer, 5-year-old Lucas Hernandez, 2-year-old Anthony Bunn, 2-year-old Zayden Jonovic, 2-month-old Morel Williams, and 9-month-old Malia Flores, and so many more. And these cases happen all the time.
Oh my goodness, that would have me crying. She won re-election, by the way, too. Her husband, the woman in charge, I believe has how it went, the woman in charge of the DCFS in Kansas City. Her husband is the DA or something. So if something were to have happened, right, it's very easy to cover it up. These children were casualties to the system that failed them repeatedly. And yeah, this one was very close to me, and I worked right alongside with Olivia's Rainbow Project, and so involved, not me, but the people, the foundation, the family, the grandparents, so involved. Like, I mean, it imploded. I mean, because it's just so much. you know. Yeah. So that is Miss Olivia's story. And I cannot believe she only got 31 years. But he's charged with first-degree murder. So, and all the files were sealed. Of course they were. They come and knocked on the door. Where they reported her missing from was a residence that didn't have running water, no electricity. It was barren. The ground was showing, like the dirt was exposed, and like it was awful. And to find out that this, like, not today. I've taken up plenty of time, but one day, if y'all wanted to see how the parents were, and how much they didn't do shit for these kids, I'll be glad to show y'all. Because I used to do Facebook pettiness back then. I don't now, but yeah, they're gross. They're gross. They did everything wrong. And something so convenient too. He's got Olivia tattooed on his face. Her dad does. How amazing, right? Hey, Verbal. Hey, baby. And Tracy, Natasha, whoever else I didn't say hello to. Hello, Kara. So, yeah, that one. Yeah. God, that one's got me sick. I can't believe they only gave her 31 years. But those pictures must have been taken before something. But a lot of those pictures were taken with her grandparents or with her mother. Now, her mother, which I believe she's out now, but she had what was it? She hit a child in a school zone. And the child lived. I don't think she killed the child because she didn't have very long time. When our lawmakers gonna realize it's a way. Yeah, I mean it's definitely something. I don't know if it's a waste of time because I have seen them do good, but I'll tell you what, the more I dig, I've seen it do pretty bad. So, anyone heard from Jason? I haven't seen him around. I haven't heard from him, but I've heard about him, and I think he's okay. So, but yeah, thanks for asking. But yeah, I don't think he comes around the tubes right now. Okay, so and since we're looking over cases, let's go ahead and look over Brad Lamb. Now, those of y'all not familiar with Brad Lamb, this is just a video. I'm going to go through it as fast as I can. Now, the story with Brad Lamb, let me go ahead and share my screen. We're going to get through it. Hold on. Okay. So, the deal with Brad Lamb right now is that his kids they can't be found. She will not. The mother, Dad Brad Lamb reported abuse of his child to CPS or to the courts because, that's what you're supposed to do, right? To save your child, to protect your child. Well, over a year's worth of in and out court and everything else, he lost custody. Can't believe that. I'm telling you guys, if I had not seen documentation, it would be hard for me to believe the story myself. But you'll see in a second the documentation, the pictures. But now, fast forward, they're supposed to show up at court today, but nobody knows where the kids are at. Nobody knows where she's at. And similar to Sophie Long in the aspect of they're missing, but they're not really doing a whole lot because it's an ongoing court issue. Now, Brad could not be any more different than Michael Long. He's not that dad. He doesn't receive funds for this. He's not so it's none of that. He's only been advocating for his children. So I'm going to show you this. I'm going to show you the post of where we're at today, and I'm going to tell you what's going on with this story. And perhaps, just perhaps, help is on the way. Wrong. Where am I at? Okay, there I am.
This is pretty lengthy, but this is from their own words, his own words. So let me tell you a little bit about their story. And there is a plethora of information about this case too. And this is out of Torrance County. This is the same county I believe it's a different judge, but same county as Vienna in Germany. I don't know if y'all are familiar with that story, but I covered it a while back. It says, my name is Brad Lamb. My 2 kids, Isaiah and Aria, as well as my wife, Amanda, have been victimized by Torrance County family law. My wife has lived under the same roof with Isaiah since he was 14 months old and has been involved in every aspect of Aria's life since birth. It's a terrible injustice that has happened to me and my wife and me. And worst of all, my 2 young children. In fact, this has affected my entire family and everyone in our lives. My children are, as we speak, in the hands of the person that my son, Isaiah, has made multiple outcries against their mother and their half-brother. The definition of an outcry, witness in the United States law, is the person who first hears an allegation of abuse made by a child or another victim of abuse or sexual crime. The witness is legally obligated to report the abuse and may be called upon for trial proceedings. I will explain the details below of how Judge Meredith Wells, her amicus attorney, Lindsay Newell, orchestrated the cover-up for my children's abuse and shutting down all outside investigations, making up excuses for the abuser, calling my child liars time and time again. We have well-documented case of sexual, physical, mental abuse. Our case has also been documented for an exceptionally long time of the mother giving the children something to make them sleep for 15 to 16 hours straight, from pickup at 6 p.m. through 10 a.m. the next day. We've also documented the drugging of the children that resulted in a horrendous stomach bloat, 8 to 10 hours straight of diarrhea after pickup. Parental alienation is the least of her abuse. We have over 100 pictures of physical abuse, as well as a huge stomach bloat, ongoing diarrhea upon pickup from the mother's house. We have testimony of my wife, family members, and family friends that have for years been testifying to the ongoing abuse of my children. We have 2 sexual assault nurses. My son has now made outcries to 6 nurses.
Are y'all
3
following
visits,
so
2 separate
far?
hospitals, 2 of those nurses being sexual assault nurse examiners, SANE nurses is what they're called, at Cook's Children's Hospital. These include graphic details given by my son and made outcries for his little sister as well. He has also made outcries, of course, to my wife and me and various family members, friends, supervisors appointed by Family Court Services, and a play therapist. So this is pretty lengthy, as y'all can tell. So Brad's story is pretty incredible. And these kids, now let me scroll up. So let me tell y'all about these nurses and things like that. They've had 3 supervisors that have said they don't even want to do it anymore because they have spoke out of what they have saw during these supervised visits, which his wife is not even allowed to go to. What has happened to this man and his kids and his family is awful. Let me show y'all something. So this is a polygraph. I'm not going to read all this, but I am going to get down here to this portion. It has the questions. And let me explain this too. The outcries were brought to the parents, to Brad. Brad reports them. And now Brad is the one being ostracized. Do y'all hear what I'm saying?
Kara.
He did not seek this out. It happened to his children in being a proactive, protective advocate, as we all are supposed to be for our children as parents.
Ears, I was
They told him it didn't
angry.
happen. This poor man and this family have been through complete hell. I'm not going to get extremely graphic with all the information that I have and that I've read because I just, it's just too much, and it's not necessarily my story to tell, but I am so willing to help. But as y'all can see right here, no deception indicated. There was 2 polygraphs taken. Let me show y'all something else. This is his wife's polygraph. No deception indicated. I'm not going to show anything really, intrusive. And I've zoomed in, so y'all don't see anything. But you can see the bloating. Let me show y'all something else. So this right here, initially, Brad thought that these were cigarette burns. So as he wasn't getting anywhere and he reached out and, he started getting a lot of feedback, a lot of law enforcement feedback.
You're all right,
He was
Sean.
told that those were from being tased. And that's what that looks like. And I have to say that's what it looks like to me too. There are so many pictures I'm not going to show, but there's bruising, there's swelling, there's bruising on the head, there's bruising on the bottoms, just really excessive. Even for discipline, it's excessive. This literally looks.
And this was a year ago.
It was a cigarette,
It's a
whatever
lot
it was.
worse
These
now.
are not normal marks that a kid would get from a bite or anything else. It's not an area where you can just scratch. It's not like a sore. You can tell it's not super infected, which would, if that was just a scratch or a sore. No, that's not what this is. I have 4 kids from 20 to 5. And I'm telling you, the things I've seen is not right. In the personal documents and the accounts of what these children say, what this child says, what the children have said, it is awful. It's awful. And this is not done for clout. This is not a story to better Brad's life. Brad is extremely successful. He is a trainer, a bodybuilder. His wife is
Super successful, both of them.
These are good people. And they're on their things. He's very health conscious. So It doesn't make sense. This was not something like another case that y'all are somewhat familiar with. Most people are familiar with it. It's not like that. This is nothing nefarious. This man has been locked up. Y'all don't even know what all this man's been through. All because he reported abuse of his children. Now, it wouldn't be the end. I mean, okay, fine. And some of it is unbelievable. Some of it is unbelievable. If I had not seen it myself, I mean, it's just so egregious. It's almost like they have blind people reading the documents at their CPS office. There's no reason why something shouldn't happen. And there's damn sure not a reason why this man is on supervised visits, because he spoke up. He not only spoke up, he spoke out, and he was an advocate for his kids, which is what he should be. He should be. This county has a history of this. It's a history. Let me show y'all something else. I told y'all this judge has a history. She actually has her very own webpage, Impeach Judge Judith Wells. Isn't that something? Not too many people get that. There's so many cases. Let's see. What does this say? Public corruption, bribery, organized crime, domestic terrorists, lynch mob, dangerous criminals, fraud, racketeering. Let's just see a little bit. Louis Carina and his team, defense attorney.
So those of y'all that follow the case, Torrent County, Texas, I'm sure y'all have heard me say, like, I don't know, 10,000 times. There's so many cases out of Torrent County. Q Carlock she talked to somebody also out of, I can't remember the baby's name, but they have a case out of Torrent County, Texas. Brianna and Journey Bockham. Do y'all remember that? To where the mother, she adopted the girl, and she had went to school with somebody. She was a college student there at UTA in Texas. She went to school with somebody. Her and the lady had a problem or something. Well, the friend of hers, she starts false reporting things on Brianna. Well, that was a year ago. They was in a huge custody battle, right? So what happens, they remove Journey from the home. Journey gets abused in foster care. So you took a kid for false allegations out of a home just for her to go to a home and get and really get abused. Like really abused. So and from my understanding, last I heard, she's lost all rights to Journey. It's the saddest shit ever, man. Like I don't know what the hell is going on in Torrent County or Kansas City, but these two particular counties for CPS, DCFS, whatever the hell you want to call it, don't move there. I'm telling you, do not have kids and move there. People are losing their kids left and right for either nothing or reporting something. I mean, Brad's story, listen, but let me go ahead since it's all gloom and doom right now. Okay. I need to pull up something, and maybe I will just do something and put some links, but there's a man, Chris Gomez. He is a hunter of some type, but let's just say he's advocating for victims. Well, he's going to be helping. He's going to help. He's going to see what he can figure out, and most importantly, locate where the kids are at now. So, I think I'm going to do that Friday. I want to promote his page and what he does. So I think next stream we do, I will just isolate a section and we'll do that. But for now, y'all could go look him up on Facebook and show him some support. He's also on TikTok. Any of y'all that are on my Facebook, I share his stuff all the time. And he's actually went and tried to help out with Xavier. That's how he found me. Because of my me speaking with Sarah, Xavier's mother. So let's go ahead and get through this. That way y'all can know what's going on. And I want to read where this story is at now. And this mother is supposed to be in court today, but nobody's been able to find her. She's not turning over any information where she's at now. And a lot of times, if I see Amber Alert, I'm like, oh, it's with the custodial parent. I'm not going to lie. Before, I would have like, I'll wait 48 hours before I say something. But it's not like that now. A lot of times these non-custodial parents are losing their damn mind. So, we need to pay better attention to stuff, I'm
not going to read all this, but I wanted to show y'all this.
Let me see.
Let's see. I'm going to show y'all another. Well, here's some of the. The provocateur.
I'm so kidding.
For his kids. He is not.
All right. I think that's it.
The things I've seen is not right. And the in the personal.
Hold on. I think that's it on that one, actually, because anything else, it's not ongoing. But let me show y'all where we're at now with this. And I think some of the links are in the description for yeah, they are, because I did it yesterday. Yes. Okay, so this is where we're at now. Hopefully nothing pops up. All right. Caddis was last seen in Torrance County, Texas, kidnapped her 2 children and has not been found. Children are Isaiah, 7 years old, Aria, 5 years old. The mother is abusing these children physically and sexually in the most horrible ways. In the most, sorry, I had a notification on my phone. In the most horrible ways. Where is her oldest son, Orlando, 17 or 18 years old, participates. Listen, yeah, and the oldest son, like, they have killed these children's pets in front of them. Like, it's just so much. And the father strongly believes that she is trafficking her daughter out to men based on things Aria has said and done. Please help find these 2 children and bring them to safety ASAP. Torrance County is corrupt and don't want to help. It says PM me for information. This is Kelly. This is a family friend. I was speaking with her yesterday. So, well, I guess I could just show y'all. Let me get it pulled up. Let me just pull up Chris's page and I'll show y'all now. That way. Oh. Give me 1 second. And he goes out and he's recovered like 2 or 3 teenagers just since I've known him. Or have been in contact with him. So, I mean, it's all good stuff. It's real good stuff. Let me see. What? Is my laptop having a sad... Okay, here we go. Let me see. And his organization is the Gomez National Recovery Team. Sex trafficking, child abuse, runaway, domestic violence, or not safe at home. So let me show y'all what I'm looking at. Okay. And he is actually, I think, is going to help the Lamb family. Praise God. That's good shit. I'm just glad I was in a position to reach out and say, oh my God, can you look at this? Because it's awful. So this is Chris. He does amazing work. He's actually just recently gotten hooked up with Struggle Jennings, and he's been hooked up with, okay, so y'all know in the Summer Wells case, Our House, that song that came out that they were saying that, that Candace said that her daughter that Summer loved. He is hooked up with the band that sings that song. Howard something, Jamie Howard, maybe. I can't remember. Ah, heck. What is it? What is that song? I bet y'all are in the chat telling me. I know Miranda knows. So yeah, this is The Other Day. That's amazing. He just got a new wrap for his truck. So yeah, please go out and sub up to him. Go follow him. See what he's up to. He's also on TikTok. Jesse Howard. That's it. So there he is, Jesse Howard. Yeah, I mean, this is good stuff. He's out there doing God's work. He travels. He goes and picks up missing kids, runaways, just whatever. So, I mean, it's good shit, man. It's good, good, good stuff. So, yeah. Okay, let me see what y'all are saying over here. Yes, Jesse Howard. New breed. That's it. New breed. I knew I couldn't remember. Yeah. So, he's gotten aligned with some good people. Why you got for something for so-called... I know, right? Yeah, it is a good song. It is a good song. So, yeah. So, this is good shit. So, you know, if you pray, whatever you do, please say a prayer over the situation for Chris and his team. And which really, he's like a one-man team. His wife is a total badass. I believe she's like a hairstylist or something, but she's more like a, you know, Ralph Mariachi or something. Like, she's a total badass from my understanding. So it's good. This is God's work. This, you know, So I'm very excited. So hopefully he'll be able to help. It's been over a year Brad's been fighting with all this, with his kids and stuff, you know? I mean, and it's awful. Okay. I was just checking my phone. All right. So yeah, prayers for the land babies. And, you know, just maybe she'll show up today at court at 4. I doubt it, because she's been missing court dates. Nobody knows where she's at. She's not turning in where she's living with the children now. I mean, and she's like, she's real professional. So, you know, I don't know what's going on in Torrent County. I mean, I was dumbfounded. Literally, if I hadn't seen the medical records, the videos, I mean, if you can Google or YouTube Brad Lamb, he's been everywhere talking about this. Like, it's crazy. And like Michael Long with the Sophie Long situation, Brad needs that type of attention, and he would not have done the things that Michael Long did. You know, like, he's not going to have his kids on a meet and greet and all this crazy shit that should never happen. He's generally just trying to support his children and get them the help that they need. So I'm not saying stuff didn't happen in the Sophie Long case. I'm saying I don't know, and I don't agree with the way Michael handled things. And he's still missing with her. I just seen a missing flyer for Sophie Long just today on Facebook. So she's still missing. Like, what the hell is going on with that? So, all right. So let's hop into this next story. I thank y'all for, you know, these stories are still important, whether they've already been talked about or not. Let's see. So I got this one. I saw this one. Have y'all heard of this story? Tiffany Foster. Let me see. Yeah, is this the one? No, not this one. This is the one I want to do first. Hold on. I pulled up the wrong one, y'all. Hold on. Okay. God, that story made my stomach upset. So I've had this one pulled up, but I've muted the channel because
I was following that dude with the red helmet. Where is he?
And the rule to saving on motorcycle insurance is, in 15 minutes, Geico could save you 15% or more.
Hold on. All right. This is Tiffany Foster. We're loading the ad. Yay. This is stupid, right? We'll be right back after the short message for an ad. It's weird. They forget to play the ad. I was going to say something to y'all. I can't remember. Come on.
Alive. Tonight marks 4 months since a Noonan mother of 3 left her home and vanished. Her sister spoke with our Hope Ford, laying out never-before-heard details about the investigation.
A sisterly bond forever inked in place, matching heart tattoos, a permanent reminder that Kimberly Bryant and Tiffany Foster will always be in each other's hearts.
Paid for them. I was like, it's paid for, so you gotta go through with it.
The sisters always together at birthdays. One sister enjoying the screams of another on a fair ride. The two talked weekly without missing a beat, but then the beat stopped.
It still doesn't seem real.
Tiffany's been missing for months, disappeared after leaving her home, her 3 children clueless.
She wouldn't leave them like that.
Kimberly says instead of Tiffany's fiance, who was at the home, Tiffany's only daughter alerted the family to call police.
They took my niece to tell my mom, hey, my mom didn't come home, for us to do it.
Tiffany's...
What y'all think about that? That's weird, huh? What y'all think about these sketchy spouses and boyfriends and girlfriends?
Car later found her purse and keys inside, her phone still missing. In a bizarre twist, Tiffany's fiance, Reginald Robertson, was charged with theft for moving her car after she disappeared. He spoke at a press conference days before his arrest.
She left me and her daughter at home. We haven't saying,
Kimberly at the same press conference felt something was off.
Something in me just said, like, he knows more than what he's doing.
But investigators say Robertson wasn't a suspect in her disappearance. Would Tiffany leave on her own?
Dude, he looks crazy.
A few months before graduating college to fulfill a dream of working in law enforcement.
Everything was going good for her. So, I'm sorry. That's why I say, like, when I have to think about.
What y'all think? That's crazy. He got charged with theft after she went missing for moving her car. It's almost like they just want to charge his ass with something. And when he was on that podium and he said, she left me and her daughter. You know who that sound like? Larry Malete. Come on. Oh, she left. She up and left. How could she leave if she never left the bedroom? You know, people look for what people don't say, right? So this one's interesting, and I have not seen this story anywhere. She's been missing 4 months, so this is definitely one we are going to be following. I have another article up that was put out on October 18th, so we're gonna look at that one here in a second.
About it. It's just so hurtful. It leads your mind to think of so many things on the spectrum.
But Kimberly won't let her mind dwell on the negative.
Until I get that evidence, in my mind, she's alive.
And will continue to work to bring Tiffany home, bring back her laughter, and make two sisters' hearts whole again.
A $10,000 reward is being offered for information about Tiffany Foster. Investigators confirm her fiance has not been charged in connection to Foster's disappearance, and they are still treating the case as an active missing person. Foster is about 5'2" tall and weighs about 220 pounds. She has a large strawberry red birthmark that stretches from her back down her left arm.
What is that? Jackie. We just talked about Olivia. That was the first story we talked about, Liberty, and welcome to the stream. I did get Brooke's messages yesterday. Yeah, 31 years, huh? 31 years in a dog cage. Yeah, in fact, I showed the video for Olivia's Rainbow Project and everything. Yeah, so we definitely took a big chunk out for Miss Olivia. And hey, when does Howard go to court? Liberty Justice. I mean, I can look it up. I just didn't know. I'm disgusted too. 31 years, really? She'll get out when she's 60. If she's if it's approved, that's shitty, dude. It's awful. All right. Loved ones of missing Georgia mother Tiffany Foster plead for help as desperate 4 months long search continues. Family and friends of missing mother of 3 from Georgia are hoping to increase reward that will bring her home as they pled for additional resources to aid their months long search. What? Her family. Okay. Tiffany Foster hasn't been seen or heard from since March 1st, 2021. We do try to do what we can as far as like passing out flyers, doing interviews, getting her name out and her face out. Guys, have y'all ever heard of this story? I've never seen this story, Tiffany Foster. So yeah, she definitely needs more exposure. This case does. In September, as the search for Tiffany hit the 6-month mark, Coweta County Sheriff Office announced that the reward is being offered increased up to $60,000. Praise God, that's amazing. And the recent increase is thanks to Brianna Harp's community, the Educational Foundation, to help family get closure. Nonprofit was started in honor of Brianna LaFay Harps, who was a victim of gun violence in 2019. If I said the name wrong, I'm sorry. Attending college in Fort Worth. The father of Brianna Luford joined Coweta County deputies to announce the increase of the reward last month. Praise God, man. We would like to offer a $25,000 reward for any information leading to the person responsible for Tiffany's disappearance. But for her safe return of Tiffany, we would also like to offer $50,000 to whoever gives us information that gets Tiffany returned safely. So they've done it both ways. So either way, they just need answers. Let's see. Public information officer for Coweta. Tiffany was last seen leaving her home at Lakeside Apartments in Noonan, Georgia, March 1st, 2021. Family members say the 31-year-old was on her way to the grocery store and has not been known if she made it there. It is not known if she made it there? Why don't they know this by now? Not her family, but the damn police to tell the family. Why don't they know this now? They don't have cameras in this grocery store. They don't have surveillance outside. I do not believe that. They don't have clerks. What does that mean? They don't know if she made it. It is not known. So maybe they know and they didn't say anything. Well, I mean, that's kind of important to the timeline. Whatever. Tiffany was reported missing after she failed to show up for her college class March 2nd. She then didn't show up for work on March 5th. March 8th, Tiffany's 2020 Nissan was found at College Park, Georgia, about 30 miles from her home. Some of her belongings, including her purse, keys, were found inside the car. On March 11th, Tiffany missed a planned flight to Texas. Tiffany's family says she's a devoted mother who had recently gotten engaged. They added that it wasn't like Tiffany to miss work or class at Georgia Military College, where she had been studying criminal justice. Most important, they said she would never abandon her children. Like a tornado just flipped our lives upside down, just trying to pick up the pieces and do its best and move forward. Gosh, she's gorgeous. While investigating Tiffany's disappearance, investigators with the Coweta County Sheriff's Office discovered evidence of an incident that occurred in November 2020, in which Tiffany's fiance, Reginald Robertson, allegedly kidnapped and assaulted her. What? Oh, so they have a dateline about this. Well, that's great. I didn't know that. I've never, then maybe it's me that has never heard of this. Let me read that sentence again. Coweta County Sheriff's discovered evidence of an incident occurred in November 2020, which Tiffany's fiance, Reginald Robertson, allegedly kidnapped and assaulted her. Toby Nix told Dayline. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. He has got some explaining to do. Robertson has been arrested and charged with kidnapping and aggravated assault. Reference to the November incident, is currently incarcerated without bond and awaiting trial on those charges. Nix told Dayline that Robertson is considered a person of interest in Tiffany's disappearance, and added Robertson has invoked his Fifth Amendment right regarding questioning. Yep, he's guilty, allegedly. March 23rd, press conference. Prior to his arrest, Robertson appeared with deputies and pleaded for the public to come forward with information about Tiffany's whereabouts. I bet you did. Was it a 29-second interview? Like, oh, more if you did? Oh, Suzanne. If anybody do anything, could you please contact the agency? Robertson said during the press conference. Tiffany's family says they are frustrated because they believe Robertson knows what happened to Tiffany. I absolutely do. And that is just based on the evidence, information that we have been provided. Despite the months that have passed, Kimberly is hopeful that her sister will return home. I'm not trying to put my sister in the ground before her time. I know that's right. In my mind, hold on. I had something playing. In my mind, I'm moving forward as if she's alive. We're just trying to find her. Man. Refusing to give up, Tiffany's family and friends are calling on the public for additional help and resources to aid in their search. Oh, man. They continue to share updates, searching for Tiffany Facebook page. Hold on, let's see. I'm going to put this in the chat. That way y'all can go and check this out. So this is her Tiffany's Facebook page. So, hey, sister, welcome, baby. So, yeah, please make sure you check it out. And I'm going back to the article so I can't see the screen or the chat. I'm not giving up on my sister because if it were me, she wouldn't give up on me. So I just can't do it. The Coweta Sheriff's Office says that they continue to do everything they can to find Tiffany. Finding Tiffany is utmost importance to the Coweta County Sheriff's Office. Nix told Dateline. Tiffany's case is active and all leads are being followed. We urge anyone with any information to call the Coweta County Sheriff's Office. Tiffany is described as being 5 foot tall and weighs 220 pounds. Anyone with any information about Tiffany's whereabouts is asked to call investigator Scott Kilgore at Coweta County Sheriff's Office at 770-253-1501. Email skillgore at coweta.ga.us. Oh, that's just a period. There are also link on Coweta Sheriff's Office app, which is anonymous. Tips can be made. Let me get back over here to y'all. All right. So, yeah, this is crazy. You grew up 5 miles south of Florida, Georgia line, really? Let's see, doing great. Let me see. In Kansas City, you get 5 years off for good behavior. Oh, my God. So what's up with that? Like, how bad was it? If she's putting the kid in the dog cage and the dad's fine with it, what did he do to the child? And, I bet it, a lot of times when the kids are involved, back to Olivia, when the kids are involved, the older kids are around, sometimes they will join in on the abuse because they think they're going to it's going to get them in the good graces of their parents. And it's just, you're passing on the bondage, the generational bondage. Yeah, it's awful, Tracy. So, all right, this is what I got for Miss Tiffany for right now. So we're going to be following this. I totally think this fiance is key. Completely think it's key. I absolutely do. But so I don't really watch TV, so it is possible I missed the Dateline episode. I had to go watch it. But yeah, if he's pleading the fifth on answering questions about her, yeah. Oh, absolutely. So this is a missing girl out of Oklahoma. Taylor Bennett. Oh, it didn't share. Hold on. Well, we had a good run, Shar. Now StreamYards decided to act stupid. So this baby is missing out of Oklahoma. All right. Taylor Bennett, missing since October 1st, 2021. She is 16. Lawton, Oklahoma. Let's see. Anyone having any information should contact Lawton Police Department, Oklahoma, 580-581-3272 or 1-800-THE-LOST, because it's a lot better to say that, easier to say that than, numbers and mixing them backwards. Doesn't say anything about how or why she went missing. This flyer is in the description. Please share it on your platforms, wherever social media platforms you have. She's been missing since the 1st of October, 16 years old. Taylor may still be in the local area. 1-800-THE-LOST. Let me get back here to y'all. Let's see. We didn't talk nice enough. I know, Charlotte, great. I'm a loser. Char. Yeah. StreamYards hates my guts. I even paid extra for the high definition, so y'all can see just exactly how old I am. Let me see. What else do I got? Oh, I do have something. It's nothing major. It's just showing that the community is still looking for Michael Monkey Vaughan. I can't even talk right. Oh, and I have one for Cleo, too. I have not forgot about Miss Cleo. Whoa, that's a weird story, ain't it? Holy hell, that Cleo story. No, it's not Cleo. Is it Cleo? Am I saying it right? Or is it? Yeah, Cleo. I don't know why. Chloe. It's Chloe. I think they pronounce it Chloe. Yeah, it's Chloe. I was wrong. Chloe. What a wackadoo that is involved in that case, huh? We're going to get to that one next. Community efforts to locate missing Fruitland boy continue. Community of Fruitland continues to work together to locate missing 5-year-old boy Michael Vaughan. Michael was reported missing July 27th, 2021. For the past 3 months, Fruitland police, state law enforcement officials, and the community have tirelessly searched for him. Community members plan to host a paint day to create more posters and billboards with Michael's picture to spread the word about his disappearance. Good. I know most people couldn't imagine what this family is going through. It's been so devastating beyond words. Organizer Monique Peterson wrote through messages, these billboards are a reminder to keep everybody everywhere looking for him. So this is great. Of course, this baby needs a billboard. Yes, he does. Per the last update, Fruitland Police Department, October 22nd, the agency, all the agencies at last checked the total number of tips received, 530. Fruitland PD still need assistance with the identification of the number of the driver, 2016 to 2020 model white Hyundai Pilot was seen leaving the area Southwest 8th Street around 6:47 p.m. on July 27th. This is the vehicle. Where are you? Come forward, mystery vehicle. Come forward. For the love of God, get ruled out. They are also looking to identify an adult male with dark hair wearing a white t-shirt, black shorts, seen walking off Southwest 8th Street around the park area in splash pad towards the lower drainage behind the neighborhoods around the same time. Let's see. Michael has blonde hair, blue eyes, 3 feet, 7 inches tall. He weighs roughly 50 pounds. He was last seen wearing a blue Minecraft t-shirt, dark blue briefs. Let's see. He also responds to the nickname Monkey. Anyone with any information is urged to call Fruitland PD 208-642-6006 extension 0, or contact the department through their tip line at findmichael@fruitland.org. So he's getting a billboard. They still are trying to locate the one vehicle. It didn't mention the other vehicles, so I'm assuming that they have already, figured out what they need to know about that vehicle. I don't know. It didn't say they had, but it didn't say they're still looking. So that weirdo took Chloe. So is it pronounced? Yeah, whatever. I thought it was Cleo. Chloe. Yeah. Yeah, he's a wackadoo. He is a brats-loving wackadoo. And he has no link to the families, what this article says. Hold on, stupid StreamYards. Gotta do everything 5 times over. What's up, Stacy? Hey, baby. I see people in the comments saying your name. Uh-oh, what happened? Here we go. There we go. Cleo Smith. Chloe. It's Chloe, right? Chloe. That's not how you spell Chloe. Whatever. Found alive, but they don't. Whatever. Found alive by WA police at Caernarvon at a Caernarvon house. Guys, I'm not from over there, so I'm going to pronounce everything wrong. All of it. Man, with no link to cut. Look how cute she is. What a doll baby. She's sitting in that hospital bed with her popsicle. She's like, I'm fine, y'all. Why are y'all so freaked out? I'm perfect. Oh, it says watch. 59 seconds. Let's see.
It's my privilege to announce that in the early hours of this morning, the Western Australian Police Force rescued Cleo Smith. Cleo is alive.
Cleo.
A police team broke their way into a locked house in Carnarvon at about 1 a.m. They found little Cleo in one of those.
Good job,
into his
Beaver.
arms and asked her, "What's your name?" She said, "My name is Cleo." Cleo was reunited with her parents a short time later. This is the outcome we all hoped and prayed for. It's the outcome we've achieved because of some incredible police work, and I want to thank Cleo's parents, the Western Australian community, and all of the volunteers. And of course, I want to thank my colleagues in the Western Australian Police Force. I can confirm that we have a man from Carnarvon in custody who is currently being questioned by detectives. We'll have more to say on the rescue of Cleo as the day unfolds. But for now, welcome home, Cleo.
Oh. Oh, that makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. So, you think dude wanted to keep her? K-Roy. Have y'all heard? And K-Roy obviously has. Most of y'all have. So this guy has an extensive collection of brat dolls, right? I'll just put one out about him. A lot of people talk about it. I completely think he wanted to keep her for his own and treat her like a baby doll. I really do. I think he is a sick fox, and praise God he's off the streets. I'm telling you right now. Praise God he's off the streets, because what a damn nutcase. He's got a damn Jerry curl and everything, this guy. I mean, going in the stores, buying brat dolls. They gift wrapped them at the stores for him. This baby don't know how lucky she is with her cute self. That hospital picture, man, come on, y'all. You didn't get any better than her hospital picture. Like, it just does not. Like, it literally does not get any better than her hospital picture. God dog, this kid cracks me up. She's so sweet. Let me see. Let me pull this page up so I can get this picture. Oh, man. She cracks me. Oh, how cute she is. She's just in the hospital bed. Look how sweet this baby is. She's like, guys, I've just eaten my popsicle. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Come on. Don't be like that, BBC. I never even come over here. I just want to look at the picture. What a sweetie. What a stinking sweetie. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's rough looking. God, this kid, she dodged such a big bullet. So, I don't know. Y'all probably are not aware of this. And there's a couple other stories I want to talk about. Let me exit out of some of these tabs I have up, and I'm going to pull them up. This is the main ones I wanted to talk about. But, yeah, so far, no mention of that. And praise God. And I hope, I hope he didn't do anything, But, yeah, she's like, here I am. What a sweetie. So, I don't know if y'all are aware of this, but there's big time corruption in the town I live in. And I'm just going to share this with y'all. Like, oh man, get ready, guys, because this is the worst of the worst. I mean, it's just real bad. I don't live inside this town, but I live in the same county. I'll say that. I wasn't even going to show y'all, and then I was like, yeah, whatever. It's not like I'm hiding. But yeah, this is the corruption we have to deal with. So, I'm sorry y'all have to hear this, but this is just really awful. It's breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. What's up, DJ? Yeah, I hope y'all are ready for the tea. Do you got your tea out? I was just blown away. Blown away. This was on every single news station possible. Awful. Ashland City Mayor charged for buying meals on city credit card and using the town's lawnmower. Well, oh my. Oh, the love of God. You're going straight to hell, Satin. The Ashland City Mayor faces charges and indictment. Slammed Mayor Steve Allen with 3 counts of official misconduct. Allen is accused of using the town of Ashland City issued credit card to buy meals without authorization, also using the city's lawnmower for personal use, and authorizing the use of town equipment and personnel to repair property in the lawnmower tire. I be damned. The mayor's indictment follows an investigation by the Tennessee Comptroller's Office, aka we got nothing better to do with our damn time, because not only did he waste your taxpayers' dollar money, so will we. The Comptroller's Office said Allen used a town-owned lawnmower for his personal benefit on 3 occasions during the spring of 2020. No, right in the middle of COVID? No big deal. No big deal. Because nobody could even leave their house at the time. But it's fine. He's awful. Throw him under the jail. He told investigators he used a lawnmower because his personal lawnmower was in the process of being repaired. Well, you're awful. Investigators say Allen was caught on city surveillance cameras towing a town-owned trailer to haul a zero-turn lawnmower from the Public Works building. Bum, bum, bum. In August 2021, the Comptroller's Office said Allen was on surveillance at the Public Works facility again, this time authorizing the use of town equipment and personnel to repair his personal lawnmower tire. Well, you ought to be ashamed, sir. The town's policy prohibits authorization use of town property for private gain or advantage of oneself. Well, you're going down, Mr. Steve Allen. I hope you're proud of yourself. I hope you're proud of yourself. Okay, I can see the chat now. Is this not the most ridiculous shit you ever seen in your life? Let me tell you something. This shit was on all the local stations, the newspapers. Oh my God. My narration voice is too much. Maybe I should do these more often, huh? I do want to just start doing yeah, man. It's bad. Let me tell you something. He barked at the wrong tree. People were like, and then you go to the comment section on Facebook, and they're like, all the Karens, with his taxpayers' money. I bet he's not the only one. Y'all need to keep investigating. Why don't you just take your comptroller's asses down there to the Walmart, and you could probably find at least 2 people overdosed in their car with kids in the back seat because him using the town's lawnmower on his own property. That's the real problem, huh? You could do a daily dump criminal like Scott Rice. Yeah, I know, right? Oh my God, this was insane. Let me finish reading the article because, guys, I mean, it probably gets worse. I think there's actual surveillance too. Oh, I think I scrolled up. Now, I mean, authorities are questioning the $32.53, $3,290.53 in food purchases made by Allen using the town credit card. Now, no, well, did he buy it for the office or whatever? $3,000 in food over a year's time is not a lot. Okay? It's just not. It says the mayor made 75 questionable meal purchases and failed to provide supporting documentation for 27 of them. Oh my God. Say it ain't so. Honey, pack your bags. We're leaving. We're out of this shithole town. I can't live with all this corruption. What? No, we can't use the lawnmower. God. Helen has been instructed by the town office to only use the credit card for town business. However, Being the assassin that he is, he subsequently began taking multiple individuals for meals, purportedly for business purposes. No effing way. Oh my goodness. Following Allen's indictment, the comptroller's office is recommending the city have written policies over the use of credit cards and business-related meals. I can't wait for Upchurch to come out with a video on this one. Boy, I hope he clowns these officials. It's important for local governments to have clear policies surrounding the variety of activities. The comptroller, Jason, I got nothing better to fucking do. Mum Power says our investigators recommended that Ashland City have written policies over the use of credit cards, business-related meals. The lack of policies contributes to an increased risk of improper and questionable uses of public funds. Allen's bond was set at $2,500. Well, I be damned. You're going down, sir. What is he, 1,000 years old? These people ought to be ashamed of themselves. Oh, what's up, Eileen? Oh, my goodness. These people get the scissors wheel. Yeah, you should be out there cutting your grass, buddy. How dare you? How dare you? I will tell y'all, anybody that does follow the Ryan Upchurch, let's see. Justice and Attorney. He used the same credit card to post bail. Oh, that one got me. That's a good one. Welcome to the chat. Just saying. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna. Hey, Jess, welcome. Your name's way too long, so. Just what you're thinking. Just what are you thinking? Oh, okay, I get it. But we're just gonna call you Jess, and that was hilarious. So Upchurch did do a video about our local Popeyes, right? Y'all probably see me share it in the community tab to where there's a whole actual, feudal, an actual diddler working there around all these damn teenagers. But no, go after the mayor, right? Go after the mayor for using the fucking zero turn. Mayor, you could come borrow our zero turn, okay? This is how they disrespect you like this. This is some bullshit you give to your damn town in the middle when nobody's businesses is working. Nobody's cutting grass. Nobody can even leave the house at that time. Y'all remember last year it was from Satin, right? It was completely from Satin. Can nobody do anything, right? So, God, these people drive me crazy, right? You could use our zero turn, Mr. Allen. Good grief. Good grief, man. This shit is bananas. I said, wait, Tosh, I can't wait to share this with the damn. He handled that shit with humor. Yeah, he did. Well, he probably put a target on that man's back. But you know what? Don't be a kid diddler and live in the same town with your musician and work around a bunch of damn teenagers, okay? I don't know what else to tell you. My kid worked there with that guy. My son worked there. But hey, he's a boy, right? He's 17. But now my daughter's best friend, she worked there all 4 years of high school, right? So she was around this guy constantly. Not the mayor. Not the mayor. The mayor is just a fraudulent yard mower, okay? Talking about something else. I don't want to show y'all Upchurch's thing, and I haven't seen it make it on the news because we don't want to talk about that, right? But yeah. No, this man that worked at the Popeyes, he worked, like, literally, he lives on the freaking property. He lives on the property. I shit you not, he lives on the property. He used to have a little pop-up, and now he's got, like, a little bicycle or some shit, right? Well, I guess Upchurch was getting his eyes checked or something. Now, this is all in his video. He's a YouTuber, musician. A lot of y'all know him. Some of y'all don't. Well, anyways, right? So the girls at the eye place were telling him about the guy that lived, the fraudulent mower, yeah. He was bad guy. He was so bad. Ella, hey, baby. He lives in his car on the property. I saw it. Yes, right. Well, dude, I've seen this. It was a pop-up camper. So I don't know if he got rid of the pop-up camper or whatever. So anyways, the lady at the eye place was telling Upchurch about it. It says he pisses in bottles and pours it in the parking lot, right? and that he has a record. Well, he don't just have a record, because, sometimes like it'll be, like statutory, something like that. No, it was not like that. He has full on violent rape of a child, right? And his other charge is, what was it? Exploitation of a minor. It might even be, is that the one? But yeah, rape of a minor, violent. Okay. When you have those charges, you're not allowed to be around kids. You can't be around unless they are your biological grandkids or children. That is the rules. I don't know what to tell y'all, but in Tennessee, that's the damn rules, right? He should never have been around all, oh, that wasn't good. He was working around all these damn teenagers. So a church pulls up there and he's, is the pedo going to be making my food? Blah, blah, blah. Y'all go check it out. It's called Popeye something. I'm not sure, but it's in my community tab. But yeah. So I bet he doesn't work there anymore. I guarantee you now, finally, after, 10 million people know, he probably doesn't even work there no more. Poor old dude. Wait till they get out. They're going to use edge clippers. Oh my God, I know. The comment section was like the way it was like, breaking news, Ashland City mayor arrested. I'm like, no, don't say it. What's it for? What are you like, pictures? You like kids? You having hookers at the jail? What is it? You're a fraudulent mower? That's cute. 3 whole times, huh? 27 unexplained meal tickets. Really, sir? Oh, man. Oh, man. It is something else. It is really something else. Oh, I did. Let me show y'all this one. I'm going to show y'all these couple that I have. Oh, this one. Oh, I don't know. The headline and the caption was pretty bad. But we're going to dive in together and look at the actual article. Let me pull it up. Yeah. And, sometimes we talk about, people do just take things into their own hands, right? And this is what happened. Let me see. Let me pull it up. Oh, this one's rough. But did he buy Popeyes? He wanted the mashed potatoes, but I think he just left. I don't think he even got the mashed potatoes. Yeah. Yeah, this one's rough. Man killed his daughter's boyfriend for selling her into sex trafficking ring in Washington State. Did y'all see this? Wow. Guys, this one's... A father from Washington State is facing first-degree murder charges for killing his daughter's boyfriend who allegedly sex trafficked her. Police in Spokane said officers found a dead body in the trunk of a vehicle October 22nd. The body was identified as a 19-year-old male, but the name has not been released. Following the discovery, 60-year-old John Eisenman was arrested for first-degree murder. Police said in October 2020, Eisenman learned his juvenile daughter was allegedly sold into sex trafficking ring in Seattle area. Eisenman learned his daughter's boyfriend may have been the one responsible for her sale. Eisenman was able to rescue his daughter and bring her home in November 2020. I don't know why I almost cried reading that. Police said later in November, Eisenman learned the whereabouts of his daughter's boyfriend and confronted him. During the confrontation, police said Eisenman abducted the boyfriend, tied him up, put him in the trunk of the vehicle. Eisenman then hit the boyfriend in the head with a cinder block and stabbed him repeatedly, killing him. After the homicide, Eisenman drove the vehicle to a remote area in North Spokane, Washington, and abandoned the car with the body inside. The vehicle remained there for almost a year until it was moved in October 2021 by a third party, and a gruesome discovery was made. Police said Eisenman was taken into custody without incident and was booked into Spokane County Jail for first-degree murder. Prior to his indictment, Eisenman has no criminal history, no violent criminal history. That one is sad. That one is really sad. Wow. I should have ended with the mower, huh? What happened? Okay. That one is bad. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he lost it. He lost it. You know, he had to go rescue his daughter. You know, he didn't know what happened. He had to go rescue her. He lost it. Absolutely. You know. Yeah. Think of all the girls he could have saved. This guy, when you're into it at 19 years old, this is what you're doing. You know, this is how you're making money, right? What? This is your hustle? Your come up? Oh, okay. Yeah. I know. Yeah, he snapped. I agree. I hope they let him go too, Cement. Like, I don't even know. You know, hopefully we'll hear more about it. I just happened to see this. It was in our local news. Let me see. I think there was maybe another one I wanted to show y'all. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this one too. Yeah. Hold on. This one's sad. And this one's like for educational. Please, y'all, monitor your kids. This one's really bad. I had to monitor mine all the damn time. But, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'd be hard-pressed to go in there and...
My child died. It was supposed to be this.
I'd be hard-pressed to go in there and, you know what's going on my 17-year-old cell phone. I mean, truthfully. Let me make sure this is a news organization. Yeah. All right. I'm going to share this link in the chat. This one's sad. This one's sad. Which they're all sad, except for the mower one. That one's kind of ridiculous. So this is the link for the video we're about to watch. Let me get it up. I may not watch all of it because of, YouTube is going crazy. I won the little copyrights, whatever they... I could literally, I took 1,200 breaks, I don't know. I didn't do anything wrong, so I disputed them and I won. Praise God. So...
Safest place in his bedroom of his own home.
Just awful. A 14-year-old killed by drugs he got from a dealer he met over a Snapchat. Now a family hopes their story can serve as a warning to other parents. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Rachel Cole. A police expert says criminals are using whatever avenues are available to them to help grow their business. Team 12's Michael Dowdna joins us now with the details. Michael?
Yeah, Rachel. I mean, you think of Snapchat as a way to connect to others through photos and videos, but for the Neville family, they saw a darker side. A way to connect their 14-year-old son with a drug dealer.
Alexander was a very curious kid.
His entire life, Alexander Neville was curious. But unfortunately, as a teenager, that fascination extended to drugs.
It was a very fascinating idea to him as opposed to a scary, dangerous idea to him.
With that in mind, Amy Neville tried to get her son help. But last summer, the 14-year-old came to his parents with a problem. He was hooked on oxycodone.
He's like, I feel so stupid. And I told him, you are not far from stupid. You're very brave. Look at you. You're coming to us. You know something's wrong, and we're going to take care of it.
So the family called to get him into a rehab center the very next.
Can y'all imagine that? Even though this kid had a problem. Look how handsome he is, too. That's a great, clear picture of him. Even though he has a problem. Do you know how hard-pressed it would be to have a child, a 14-year-old, to go to the parents and say, I got a drug problem? They had to be close already. And that, it's not good he had it, whatever. But at the same time, that's the way a family should be. You should be able to come to your parent and say, now, I'm very close. My kids tell me absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. Would they come to me and say I have a drug problem? I don't know. Some shit's just pretty embarrassing, and a lot of times, especially drug addict, you don't want to be talked out of it. You know what I mean? You don't want to be talked out of it. You just want to do what you do. You don't want to hear about it,
Next day, he got a haircut, spent time with family, everything seemingly trending the right way until she opened his door the next morning.
He was on his floor. It looks like he just, went to sleep on his beanbag chair, except for he was blue and cold.
Paramedics rushed the 14-year-old to the hospital, with everything coming just too late.
And they pronounced him dead at 9:59 a.m. The call from the treatment place is at 10:03.
It was all too late to save a 14-year-old who took a pill laced with enough fentanyl to kill 4 people.
He did not stand a chance once that pill was in his mouth. It was over for him.
And where did he get those pills? From a drug dealer he met on Snapchat.
I didn't realize it was such a dangerous place.
Jeff Hines isn't surprised.
I've seen this. I'm sorry I stopped so much. I can't just let it play though. It won't, YouTube won't allow me. And it's not my content, so I get it. But I just heard the other day that this is still a common place where kids buy drugs. This is Snapchat. It's insane. Why? Because it immediately disappears. The message, I'm sure you can retrieve them, but to the other person, it's gone. Can you imagine your son is brave enough to come to you and say, I have a drug problem, and then he struggles with a drug problem, and then you got some fucking tool, their hustle, right? This is their hustle. It's awful, man. It's awful. It's unimaginable. It's heartbreaking. And fentanyl is bad. Like in the town I live in, it's awful, right? While they're busting the damn mayor for fraudulent mowing. We got real problems here. Real serious problems all over the world.
He spent 30 years with the Phoenix PD and now works at Glendale Community College. He says criminals will use whatever avenues are available to them, even those we take for granted.
Law enforcement is behind the curve. We are slower than what the social media advances are occurring.
And for Amy, she wants changes. She wants Snapchat to be responsible for those who take advantage of their platforms, for bigger punishments to those dealing fentanyl, and a hope that her son's story prevents similar ones from happening again.
Alexander's death cannot be for nothing. It has to mean something. And this is one way of bringing meaning to it.
Now, Amy is pushing for changes, and one thing she does want is an independent group to be formed to review Snapchat. Also, she'll be part of a local coalition that will have a meeting meeting this Thursday to discuss some of the dangers of Snapchat and how it can be used improperly.
That one's awful. They're all awful. What's up, AFC? Hey, thank you, honey. Please, if y'all are not subbed up to my friend AFC, who only advocates for children. This was a sad one about Snapchat, AFC. I don't know how much he was listening, but this boy, he went to his mom and dad and said, I have a drug problem, and they were trying to get him help, and then he bought drugs from Snapchat, and he died. The pill he took had enough fentanyl in it to kill 4 people. And I pray to God, this is a lot of times what happens. The parents, they have to get involved, hey, Joshua, they have to get involved and get, change for legislation, Why are they licensed? Yeah, because it sells and it's cheap from my understanding, and it gets you super high. They're cutting a lot of things with this fentanyl now. You can't even, but you know what else is crazy? People will actually go seek out the fentanyl. Like there's a okay dose, that's going to be okay. And this young man, like how many kids out there are buying drugs off Snapchat right now? Is your kid buying drug off Snapchat? Is my kid buying drug off Snapchat? I mean, that fentanyl is the deadliest thing going right now. AFC, it really is. And they're lacing it with everything, everything. Like your pot, everything. Like it's insane. There is no safe space at all for our kids to make mistakes at all. You can't run away. You can't do anything. It's just you can't make any mistakes. It's awful. And that it could be floating in the air, quantities that kill people. I know you see like officers who just touch it. I remember when it first started coming around, there was this one officer, he touched it on like a cart or something at a store, and it killed, and like he had to go in the hospital or something, like just from touching it. It's awful. It's really awful. Can y'all hear my dogs in there howling? Like it is crazy. I don't know. How do I get all these dogs out of my house? Well, guys, I think that's about it. Let me check. I think that was the only one, and I didn't have it. I just send stories to myself. There's about our fraudulent mayor. Oh, yeah. This one is crazy, too. This one's not about kids. And let me see. I don't know. Let's save this one. But it's about a Dallas woman found a tracking device on her car. 2 weeks later, she was murdered. Do y'all know about this one? Her name is Abigail Saladana. So, yeah, I'm going to put this link. I'm not going to watch it right now. I'm going to save it and then probably wrap it up. But this is one I want to look into, too. Here's the link if y'all wanted to watch the video. It's oh, God, Tracy. I'm sorry. Tracy's son died from drug use, and I'm very sorry. I didn't even, absent-mindedly, I'm sorry, Tracy. I gave you a heads up. I'm very sorry. I wasn't thinking. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry. Let's see. Leave It to Beber. Did I get the indictment? Yes, I did get the indictment. It doesn't say very much, but they're working on it. You do not understand the safety margins. Your sister is a NICU nurse and fentanyl. They can use premature babies for... Wait, what's that? Your sister's a NICU nurse and fentanyl is all they can use on premature babies for pain? What? What? I have never heard that. My daughter was in NICU when she was born. She had a hole in her lung from the stress of the labor. Wow. Yeah, I don't understand that safety margin either, Robin. Not that Robin. Whoa. That's crazy. That's crazy. Huh. I didn't even know they were giving it to kids. I know they use it for medical reasons, but I didn't know that they gave it to children, to babies. That sounds insane to me. My face is all scrunched up. That is insane to me. I think they should completely get rid of fentanyl altogether. I'm sure they could find safer things that help, like 1 to 2 pound babies. They ain't got nothing lighter than that. Yes, about the keys on the lady with the tracking device. Her car into the murder. You heard about the story because you live in Fort Worth, Texas. Yeah, we're going to be looking at Tiara. Welcome. I'm probably going to be wrapping it up soon. Let me see. Hold on. Let me scroll back up. Leave It to Beber. Keep Narcan in your homes, purses, gloves, etc. Free at pharmacy. Well, I mean, I guess I could keep the Narcan, but I tell you right now, I don't go around people that get high. So I just don't. Yeah, I don't at all. Oh, so y'all know I told y'all about them showing my 6-year-old the drug board with the DARE people. They did not show him the drug board. My son has developed a healthy little habit of lying. He actually, y'all are going to love this, and then I got to wrap it up. So my son, my wonderful first grader, he thought it would be, I don't know how to get that. Yeah, it's crazy. He thought it would be a great idea Sunday to come and tell me and his dad. We were watching TV. His dad hadn't had a day off work in like forever. There's a link for free Narcan. I mean, I'm sure I could go locally and get some. They have billboards in our little town about how bad it is up here. So, yeah. He thought it would be a great idea. He has a treehouse outside. Y'all know we live on 21 acres. Our driveway's super long. It's so ridiculous, right? So he comes and he tells me and his dad that two men are boys, he says. He says, hey, yeah, Miranda knows what's coming. So does Shar. The damn kid, man. He's like, so here's this sales ad. These people come and wanted me to give this to my parents for a food drive. I was like, what? Hey, Nellie, welcome, baby. I was like, what? What do you mean? I was like, who came in the driveway? So we're looking. I'm like, who came down here? And here goes. It's so crazy, too, because my husband and me, we were just looking at the new registry that they have in Tennessee. It's really good the way they revamped it. It's easy to look at. You can, it tells you how far the pedos are from, all this other stuff. So my husband's looking at the thing. I live on high alert because, why not? So my son, he's all like, I love my sign. It looks so good right there. So, in this, Char the Great sent this to my little baby, but he broke it. So now it's in here with us. So anyways, little baby thought it would be a great idea to come in here. And he's like, yeah, these two guys, they brought me this sales ad. And we're like, what? So we're outside, we're looking. And we had a friend of ours that had washed some clothes over here. And I was like, well, was such and such there? He's like, oh yeah, he was outside. So hubby calls such and such. No, nobody was there when I left. Like literally, we're all right here. His treehouse is 40 feet from the house, right? And it's one way in, one way out down the long driveway. Okay. So you will need a reason. Okay. So he comes all the way down. He's like, oh yeah, it happened. So I'm tripping. I'm like, what? And here goes hubby. He's like, he's never allowed to go outside without you again, ever. No, he can't go outside at all again without any adults. He's like, people will lure you. And so, but I'm trying to get answers. So I look at the sales ad. Okay. The sales ad is from my hometown, which is 4 hours from where I live. So I'm like, what the crap? We don't even have a Kroger in our county. How in the world did they bring you this sales ad? Well, I saw them, and he says they were at, and he says his teacher's name. They were at his teacher's class. Okay. He said, are you in Miss such and such class? The boy men guys ask him that. And I'm like, they knew your personal teacher's name? What? So now, and then y'all are going to love this. What kind of car was they driving? Guess what he says? Guess what he says? A red truck. I was done. Chills all over my body. Y'all know the 3 missing kids out of Tennessee are connected with what? A red truck. A red truck. So I'm tripping. I'm like, what? But then he said he knew his teacher's name. I was like, whoa. Bye, Joshua. Have a good one. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. They knew your name. And I was like, so they gave you this sales ad. They told you to give it to me for a food drive, right? Now, nobody sees the people. You say it's a red truck and you've seen him at the school. You realize that I have your teacher's cell phone number. I will not only call her, I will drive to her house right now. Okay. You need to come up. He made the whole damn story up. The whole story was made up. I was like, you don't have the type of parent you can make jokes like that about. Red truck, call the FBI, CIA, MBT, the, CVA, all the letters. We're calling all the letters. Stressed me. And listen to me, even after I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt he was lying, he made it all up, I still was like, maybe somebody did come up and he's just like lying a little bit, So then he gets in trouble and he comes in there. We're talking. I was like, so why did you make up the entire story? And I thought he would be like, well, no, somebody did. No, being the duck that I am, I don't know. Duck is a 90s term. I don't know if they still use it. It just means kind of an idiot, a perpetual believer of nonsense, right? So, yeah, he's saying, I don't know. So he did. He made it all up. So then, fine. We're like, no lying. You can't go out by yourself. I hope you learned your lesson, blah, blah, blah. So we're sitting at the table. He's eating. Then he says, y'all are going to love this too. He says, oh, guess what I saw today? I was like, what? He's like, I saw a monkey mama. She was going and she got food for her monkey baby. Now we watch nature shows all the time together as a family. So I was like, well, when did you see that at? Oh, outside when I was at my treehouse. I says, oh, well, did the people in the truck bring the freaking monkey to feed the baby? Because we don't have monkeys in this part of the world. Oh, we don't. I was done. I was like, get your kid. I saw the monkey mama. She go and get the monkey baby. I was like, oh my God, dude, this is ridiculous. I was like, we don't even have monkeys on this side of the country. Okay. We don't have monkeys in Tennessee floating around with the deers and shit in the yard. You're not going to see them with the turkeys. All right. Only turkey or monkey around here is you, buddy. Thanks for becoming a member, BL. Oh my God, man. That kid boy, he had my nerves twisted Sunday. He did. He had my nose twisted. He said, "Oh no, I saw it. Why is that my treehouse?" I said, "Oh, that's cute. That's cute because we don't even have monkeys here." Yeah, man. So that's my funny little good grief, dude. And I don't know. He just thinks it and he says it, and I'm like, listen, you're gonna have to get a little bit more knowledge. You're not even a good liar. You're a terrible liar. Like, just tell him, liars turn into old men driven lawnmowers playing with Brad stuff. Oh my God. Right, Stacy? Yeah, you finally got it sorted out on your side of the world. Okay, good. Well, welcome back. No worries. Yeah, man. It was something, boy. But I'm telling you, him telling me people come up here, I was like, what? Because I was tripping. On a Sunday, no doubt. I was like, what? And they gave you a sales ad from Fort. But see, in the sales ad that he brought me, my older son, his grandparents were here a few weeks ago. So it makes sense. It must have fallen out of their vehicle or something. And he got it and put it in his treehouse. A food drive. You could have just said, can you participate in the food drive? You didn't have to make up this staged event. Oh, man. But nonetheless, he will not go outside by himself again. And, our camera security is going to get a lot better. So there's that. But yeah, I don't know. This is the new thing we're doing, which kids do that. My which she's 19-year-old now. Yeah. Some of them have no clue, honey. And we are better now. You got no clue. Oh, man. It sounds like a little Bieber. Yeah. Well, I didn't go around lying, for crying out loud. Now, my problem as a kid is I never met a stranger and I talked to everybody. Like everybody. So I was dangerous. And I brought enough issues to myself. But yeah. All right. Yeah. I got to go too. I got to pick up the little baby. But yeah. All right, guys, it's been a good stream. I'm glad everybody could come in and hang out. But yeah, it's crazy. Y'all don't forget to go in the description and get that flyer for the missing girl out of Oklahoma. All right, guys. Yes, children's intelligence at its finest. Right. I'm telling you. All right, guys. I love y'all. I will see y'all soon. Y'all have a good one.